Good morning, everybody. Orin J here with another Echoes of Mana video, and today we're going to talk about how to raise the power level of your units so you can start beating that harder content in Echoes of Mana. Now, you're going to start playing, right? And when you first start playing the game, you put your favorite units in a team and you just kind of start rolling over stuff. You're going to hit a point. If you just aren't paying attention to memory gems, gear, things like that, mana boards, you're going to hit a point in the game where you just can't run over things anymore. For me, it was stage 3-7 right here, where I had to fight this boss. I all of a sudden just couldn't win on auto, and it was hard for me to win on manual, especially as an inexperienced player. Notice how it says ideal power level 1800 times 3. That means it expects your units to be at an 1800 power level to be able to clear this boss. So how do you raise that power level if you want to start pushing harder content like hard and very hard missions? Well, I've thrown together a little team here on purposefully gimped, right? I got low power levels on some people here on purpose because we're going to not only raise these, but we're going to see how much each of these things we do to raise actually powers up our unit. Now, let's focus on Reese right here in the middle of the screen. She's level 57, and notice she's about the same level as my other main characters, Duran and Angela here, but they have a significantly higher power level than her. Why? Why is that? Well, first of all, her memory gem is level 1. If we click switch view here, she has no gear on. They just have level 1 gear on. And she's significantly weaker, right? So let's boost that power. Now, obviously the first way you can boost the power of your units is by leveling up. But that's easy, right? Everybody knows that. Let's find out though, how much leveling your unit up actually increases your stats. I think that would be interesting to see. So I'm going to consume some medium memory tomes here to get 1 level. So here we go. How much stats do I get for 1 level? Well, I got 6 more HP, 4 more strength, a little more constitution, 3 more int, and a little more spirit. Not bad, and for your 4-star base units, they'll get more stats on leveling up probably because they're going to scale harder than your 3-star units. So did that change our power level much? Well, we're up to 2794 now, so a small boost, so obviously leveling up is a good thing to do. What else can we do though? Because that didn't seem super impactful. Okay, 2794. Let's go to the mana board. People keep subbing on YouTube. Thanks for those YouTube subs, guys. Let's go to the mana board. Now we're at 2794. I've leveled her mana board some already because she's been a main member of my party. But what happens if let me just go ahead. Let's get some more HP right here, plus 61 HP. How much did that? How much did just this plus 61 HP boost us? We were at what, 2794? Let's head back to the party. We're all the way up to 2818. That's just from 1 mana board level up. And I could go around that board and do that for each of my stats, some of them multiple times. Now, a little bit of a tip here when you're leveling up your mana board. For a unit like Reese, what do I care about? I care a lot about HP. I like luck, strength, defense, and spirit. So those are the ones I'm focusing on the most, right? I'm going to come in here. I'm going to really try to get the main stats for her, right? Like take less damage, do more damage, etc. And each one of these is going to change her overall power rating a little bit more or less depending on which stat it is and how much of that stat you get. But coming through your mana board right here and unlocking as many as you can is a big boost. Now, notice this one's at 0 out of 14. I actually don't know that intelligence does anything for Reese, so I have not been spending some of these very precious resources on int at all. I have instead been focusing on her other stats to level them up first. Okay, so there we go. We went ahead, we leveled up her mana board as much as we could. What are we at now? What's our power level now? We're all the way up to 3000. So that was a big boost in power. Oh, I have another idea. Let's equip some gear. Now, I personally am not investing in leveling up any gear right now. There's points in this game where you can start getting 4-star and 5-star gear. That's when I'll think about using some gear leveling materials to level it. So let's just click equip gear and equip some plus. Let's equip some 2-star level 0-ish gear. All right, one of them's level 6. We'll equip that. So low level 2-star gear without messing with levels, right? So, okay, we'll do a helmet, and you want to make sure you're using an entire set. So the Minos set gives you Constitution plus 20%. That's important. Go through each one of these. I'm going to give her a full set of Minos gear. By the way, all just drops somewhere in the story. I have not purposely farmed any gear. I'm just using the level 1 stuff that I've accidentally found. So there we go. We'll equip those, and then we'll go through here. We'll just equip some 2-star stuff. What's a good stat for Reese? Strength is good. HP is good. Like, try to get stats that you like on these, right? But I'm just doing this for a test. So here we go. Let's get ints, no good. Strength. I'll take strength and luck. How about, let's go strength and luck on the ring. And then for the boots, MP's decent. HP, luck, constitution. Sure. So let's hit save. We get 20% HP boost by equipping a holy set. So make sure you're equipping from the same set. Make sure you click save. If you don't click save, it won't actually equip anything. Then go back. And what are we at now, Reese? What's our power level at now? Let's switch back to the regular view. All the way up to 3524. A massive jump in power level just by equipping level 1 gear. Now, we're not done yet because there's something else we can do here, and that something else is memory gems. So here's my big tip on memory gems. You want to level these if you have ones that you think are going to be good long term. Think about like your 4-star memory gems that you maybe have pulled, or we all got one when it came out. For the sake of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the one we all got, Seamless Synergy. This does have a 20% chance of recovering a little HP when you beat a mob. That's decent. It's not the best party effect ever if I'm being real, but look at how many stats I'm getting. Why am I getting that many stats? Because I leveled this card to level 10. That's a big breakpoint for these cards. You get some stuff when you level it up, but when it hits 10, it gets a big boost. And I haven't leveled any to 20 yet, but when it hits 20, it gets another big boost. So start by leveling up your main memory gems that you're using on your 3 active units to level 10. Let's switch her memory gem to this one, like I just did here. Okay, and let's see what our power level's at now. Remember, we started off at we're up to 3825. She went, just from what we did, she went from being way below these other 2 main characters in my party to significantly above them. Now, there's a lot more I could do here, right? Go finish off her mana board. Go get some, actually get some gear that makes sense, stuff like that. I could level this memory gem a little bit more. I don't need to do that. At my current point in the game, 3825 is plenty enough for me to push the content that I'm on, keep collecting different gear drops, and you saw I started to have some 3-star pieces of gear. As you start clearing the hard stages, not the very hard, just the hard, some 3-star gear will drop. For now, my plan is just keep that at level 1, equip full sets of it as I come across it, and then when I'm starting to farm some like very hard stages later and those 4 and 5-star gear pieces start dropping, I'll start investing more into them. And there you go, guys. That's how to boost your power level, at least for beginners, right? Of course, there's going to be a ton of more advanced guides that come out from me and everybody else as we hit that true in-game point, but basically nobody's there yet. So I hope this was useful. If it was, please like and subscribe to the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.